Hey there, my YouTube brothers and sisters from crypto land. This here's Rod, and next to me is good old Ron. Papa Ron.
Papa Ron, baby.
Papa Ron. And I used to be called Bulldog Rod. Hey, before we get started, I'd like to say something one of our subscribers mentioned. He mentioned that my flag was backwards. On the screen, but you can see that I did correct it, and I appreciate comments like that, letting me know when I do something wrong. But in my defense, I will say when I hung the flag up, I was on the other side of the flag, so it was right when I was hanging it up. But I was wrong showing it. So I'm glad that was mentioned. I always want to do the right thing.
You always do the right thing, Rod.
I try to. And if I don't, I'll always apologize for it. You know, when you do something wrong, there's an old saying, when you do something wrong, if you see something that needs to be done and you go and do it and you don't ask permission, it's easier to ask for forgiveness afterwards, right?
Yeah, I think we've all heard that.
I know.
Hey, this crypto stuff is going wild. I mean, isn't
it though?
It's crazy, the market cap.
It's so much fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. But it got me thinking today, you know, we kind of need to be a little careful. I mean, it's easy to get caught up in this speculative mindset that we want to just make money, and what's going to give us the best return, and what's this new little penny coin that might double. And so I think we just need to...
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. But
that's the American way.
Yeah, we're doing it, so I agree with you. But if the speculative part becomes your whole obsession, you might make some bad choices. I guess what I'm saying is you really gotta look at the coins you're going into, and not just because it's going up on the market cap. I mean, there's other things involved in these coins, right. And this program today, we're going to kind of go through 5 coins that we think people ought to look at. They're going places. They have a good, solid platform. They've got things going for them that could produce value in the future.
Right.
So we're going to kind of give you 5 coins that are worth looking at.
Right. I agree.
You know, I just, about 10 days ago, I watched a video with J Snip 4 on this Vertasium.
Yeah.
And it was pretty convincing, you know, what he was saying, and you could get in it at $6 a coin. There was 3 days left on the ICO, and I thought, gosh, should I drop some ether into that and pick up some? And anyway, I decided not to. But that thing is trading today at $65 a coin, 10 days later.
My heck.
And it's 10 times the value. And I think he said he put $2 or $3 grand into that. Well, man, that's $20,000 or $30,000 he's built up in 10 days. So there are some coins that you can really get wealthy pretty quick. So keep your eyes open and go for the ride, I guess. It's been fun for us.
And we missed it. We missed that one.
Yeah. I should have bit the bullet and did it. Yeah. But anyway. So listen, we're going to start off here with first coin we'd like to talk about is Dash.
Yeah.
Rod, you like Dash. What?
I like Dash. It's a good one, and it's a good one to it's quick. I know they made some announcements today that it's going to be a digital cash. This is the one. Bitcart has just switched from Bitcoin to Dash, and Bitcoin, of course, is used by Amazon.
Yep, you know? Amazon.
So you can buy your stuff through Amazon with it, and it makes it nice because it moves quicker than Bitcoin. And that was the main concern. It took so dang long for them to go to do a transaction with Bitcoin because there's so many people involved with it, I guess.
Well,
all up there, and Dash is easier. Yes.
Well, their platform and their blockchain is just designed better that it's quicker. I mean, the transactions get approved quicker, and they just had a lot of problematics with Bitcoin. And so Bitcard made the switch to Dash. I think it's great for Dash.
And there's a lot of other coins that are being switched from Bitcoin to Dash to other coins, and we'll talk about that a little later. But it's interesting. Bitcoin is really losing a lot of, what do you call it, business?
Well, yeah, it's not really credibility or anything. I mean, they're going through some growing pains, even though they're the oldest one out there, I guess. I mean, they've got that BIP 148 that we're going to do a video on here soon, before August 1st. They've got that switch, so they're trying to streamline that, but they've had the division on both sides between the core developers and the new anyway. But Bitcard, they handle other businesses, and and the good thing about Dash is you put it on a paper wallet for safe storage offline. And that new, well, it's not relatively new, but that Keep Key, it's one of those hard wallets. They also have, that'll hold Dash, so a couple good ways to store it.
Yep.
But yeah, that's a good coin to look at, Dash. And then this one we've talked about before, Rod.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of the thing that kind of started us.
This is what started us. Yeah, I kind of like this coin. It's a good one, and it's not too expensive either right now. But now look here. You can read the headlines there. Read it for us, Ron.
Yeah, I've switched over. Let's go and find the market cap on that. Well, here's Dash's, and you can see since the first of the year they've been up there a little bit. But if I can work this computer, what are we on? Which one? Oh, Burst.
Burst.
I think you're down about 40. Well, I'm sorry, folks.
I think they're lower than that, higher than that.
No,
I think they're in the 60s.
Well, if it is, they just moved there.
I don't know. Well, you're going so dang fast.
Well, now they're number 70?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They moved down.
Well, it's not that they lost so much value. I think it's because others have moved up, maybe.
Yeah.
Because they're still showing here 1.5 pennies. Rod and I got into it at 10 for a penny.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But and they were hitting close to 2 cents yesterday.
Yeah, they were
1.9 or something.
Yeah.
But Rod was just pointing out here this the second largest online casino in the world, Bitzler, has taken Burst on as one of their coins. Now, they only handle 4 coins: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and is it Dash?
I think so.
I don't remember the 4th one. But now, and I just had a tweet on this, and they said within a couple weeks that's going to be live. I think they're not tweaking, but they're inspecting all of Burst's blockchain or their platform to make sure it can handle the increased volume. So if Burst, when they go live on this casino, it could be a big push for that. Something you ought to look at. There's some articles out there. Matter of fact, on Bitzler, the casino, on their Facebook page, they even make the announcement on there too.
Yeah, we've talked about this before too.
Yeah, we've mentioned it a few times.
Yeah, we have, because it's so nice.
Now, here's one that we're kind of unfamiliar with a little bit, but we think it's got something going for itself. And it is Cloak-Coin.
Now, this is an interesting one. I found this really interesting, Ron. Especially on the privacy end. And I'm sure you'll get into that.
Yeah, Cloak they're similar to Bitcoin. They want to be a currency used every day, but their whole premise was based on Bitcoin was still kind of, I don't want to use the word transparent, but to be anonymous on Bitcoin, it's still not 100%. But on Cloak, that's their big deal. they will.
So you mean, wait a minute. So you mean that Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin has to use a ledger, right?
Yeah, they're all ledgers, that blockchain. Yeah.
Well, what about this Cloak?
Well, Cloak, their transactions don't stay permanently in these ledgers or on the blockchain. So there's no research in anything. Matter of fact, I got a little video here, Rod. Let's look just at 30 seconds of this, folks. Just bear with it, and it'll kind of show you how this works for the anonymity of it.
Example: Alice
Anonymity.
anonymously with Enigma. The system allows
You
every
can't hear
coin
any
holder,
sound.
also known as Cloaker, to announce himself as a mixer node, thus providing decentralized anonymization. Once an Enigma transaction is started by Alice,
It goes
the
from
wallet
Alice.
connects itself with these network participants.
Check
Thereby,
down.
the involved participants are helping Alice in cloaking her transaction.
See, so it just doesn't go from peer to peer. Well, it does, but it goes through several sources through this Enigma part of their platform to keep it anonymous. So it's kind of, I don't want to say broke up, that might not be the right word either, but it's kind of interesting the efforts they've gone through to keep a person and their transactions anonymous. To me, that might be good for people that are in the black market or some of those things. I mean, you and I, Rod, we probably don't give a rat's ass who sees what we're doing, you know?
I don't care. I don't care. And you can tell that on our video YouTube.
Yeah. But there might be some people this really applies and could be a good thing for it.
Yeah, if you want total privacy, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
What else? I think on your coins left in that Cloak wallet, they pay you 6% interest a year on that value. So there's some interesting things. It's worth looking at.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Matter of fact, let's check it out on the market cap. We got just a minute, don't we? How are we doing on time, Rod? All right.
Yeah, I got okay. That is going to keep everybody's interest.
That's your job.
There it is. There it is.
Okay, it's number 107 on the ranking, and it looks like it's just been, just since March, this thing is, and now look, it's really had that spike, which is $2.72. I don't know what has taken it up like that. We didn't really research that part of it, but it looks like it's had a drop right here.
Yeah, that's the 272, 264.
And it was as high as a little over $3, $3.11.
Yeah.
Interesting coin. It's worth taking a look at.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even. I was doing all that talking, and they didn't even see it on there. Now they can.
Oh, they can now?
Yeah,
okay.
It's 272. Here's the graph for the last year. It's kicked off since March. Anyway, pretty interesting coin.
It is
must
interesting.
say. All right, then we're going to go in. We got two more. We'll try to do them kind of quick. We wanted to talk about, and everybody kind of knows about it, but we want to talk about Litecoin.
Yeah, Litecoin. That's mine right there, baby.
Yeah, you bought into Litecoin and you're holding
I
them.
did.
And, yeah.
I'm holding. Even though it goes up between $25 and $30, $32, I'm in for the long haul. I'm not in to make money, a whole bunch of money on it.
Don't let him kid you, folks. He'd like to make a fortune.
yeah, I lie like crazy. I'm an American. I lie.
So interesting enough,
Europe thinks.
Litecoin is similar to Dash in that they just offer a much quicker,
quick.
more inexpensive, less expensive on the fees.
Expensive, yeah.
And we found a couple articles on this. This company here called Yours, they have been working with Bitcoin on providing the coinage and the transactions and all that for this Yours company. But God, they want to focus on smaller transactions. They want people to use their platform to buy a cup of coffee and stuff. But with Bitcoin, too expensive, too slow. So just recently they switched over to Litecoin, because Litecoin focuses on smaller transactions.
Right.
They focus on smaller fees,
Right.
much quicker.
Right.
And there's another company besides yours. I couldn't find it, but also just recently switched to Litecoin.
Yes, it did.
Which tells you what? They have potential to do something.
Yes.
They're offering something that Bitcoin and stuff isn't offering. And, sheesh, I mean, it's worth looking at. And price-wise, Rod, what are they at, you know?
Not offhand. $2. I mean, $28, I think. See where it's right there. 6 to 1 down. 28.79.
We switch this so the folks can see it. They're at $28 a coin right now, but they've been as high as 30-something, right?
Yep, about
They've
32.
been as high.
If you look way over here on the other side, around July, when they first came out, they were down up pretty good.
Oh, so this is just... No, that's January of last year.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're right. It's gone up to 30-something, but this is showing a little under, but... that coin,
just put it on 3 months to see what it looks like. Yeah, see, it's been steady increase.
Yeah.
If you look at the line, it's not too bad.
For the last month and a week, it's staying up there.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's not a huge jump like Ethereum or Bitcoin, but it's okay.
Yeah. And then the last one we want to talk about
is our famous one.
Well, it is Ripple. XRP.
XRP. Another one of our favorite ones.
You know, we just did a video on that interledger where Ripple is involved with a couple other people, maybe more than a couple, and it's kind of piggybacking on, and they did an experiment in Berlin where they swapped one coin and it went across 7
ledgers,
7 chains, and came out the other end different coin. That's their purpose. They want to connect all the blockchains, PayPal, everything together to where you can send in your currency and it comes out the currency that the other person deals in, whether it be fiat, crypto, or whatever. That is huge to me. I think that's big stuff. Now, you know, we've kind of been up and down on Ripple a little bit, XRP. I mean, I don't think we've really been down on it. I think we just moved a portion of our Ripple into other coins that were moving quicker. But we still like the platform. And something I saw just before we got on this video, and I heard it on, it was a YouTube by Crypto News. This is his baby. I'm kind of borrowing it from him. But, let me swap this over here. But here's an interesting thing. This UQUID claims to have a Ripple debit card. Now, this obviously here is not the official card. That looks just like an image of one. So, and he even stated too, we really don't know how legit this is. This company claims to have, I mean, like here it says, we don't require ID for verification. I mean, that sounds a little squirrely, but interesting. This is something maybe you could look into, but it's another thing.
You know, not having identification would kind of keep it from getting ripped off, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but your name's got to be on the card. It's got to be on the card. True. So I don't know what the whole deal is. Like I said, I just saw this on a video. We threw it on here. Yeah. Crypto News is the guy we saw this from, and he dissects it a little bit. We're not saying it's legit or anything and that it's really happening, but I thought it was worth mentioning since we're talking about Ripple. Ripple's just got a good platform. They're moving. They are moving, and I know there's a lot of.
They are on the crap. Let's see what they are on the market cap.
I know there's a lot of naysayers out there for them.
28 cents.
28, and see they've kind of held that with the last what, week, 10 days. I mean, they've gone up a little bit, but they're staying pretty steady. Let's blow this out a little bit here. See, that's since May 18th to June 7th. And it hasn't done a lot, but it could very well still kick off. So we're still involved with Ripple.
Yes.
Anyway, and there's
not as much as we were, but we were and still got some.
Yeah, and we might want to get back. I got some news to share with you after this video, Rod. But we also like NEM, XEM. That's been a good coin for us. I'd look at Bytecoin. They're pretty inexpensive. So, yeah, folks, we just want to kind of share you some coins that have had some positive news out there that might make an impact on them long term. They're worth checking out.
Check it out, and God bless.
Thanks, Rod.